the NUX MG-300 Mark II. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen. It's good to have you along. Today I'm taking a look at this rather affordable multi-effects pedal. It's the NUX MG-300. Okay, so there's not a lot to say about it, or then again there might be a huge amount to say about it because it has so many features, looper, drum machine, all that. But rather than just yap about that, I'll just put the specs up on screen as I play so you can have a look through them. The way I've done this is a bit different than normal, because normally I would just flip through presets and have made one or two presets. This time I made a bunch of presets. I forget how many now, 5 or 6, and I'm just going to play through those and disregard all the presets here, because often when I do these kinds of videos people say that the factory presets are rubbish, why did you try those out? I bet that now someone is going to complain, why didn't you try the factory presets? Hey, if you have a complaint, why don't you take that complaint somewhere else and make your own video? Yeah, so I'll get this hooked up and start playing. Alright, so let's do some sounds. I have a few different guitars and a few different sounds. The first one is a clean sound-ish. Now, it has a volume pedal, which is nice. So what I've done, this is a Fender type thing, which is on the edge of breakup, so that when you dig in you get a bit of breakup, and when you don't dig in, you don't. That kind of thing. I just threw my pick away. Let's do the next one. This one is a Marshall JCM 2000 type of thing, like this. Again, volume pedal. So I can show you how this works. When you edit stuff, you press edit and you get into this kind of thing. You can flip through the different effects blocks here, and so if you want to change the amp, you just change the amp, and there you have an uber high gain, which would sound like. If you don't like it, you just exit. You don't have to save anything. And there's so much going on in this. I mean, no time to go through everything, but that's basically it. You can switch microphones on the cab. You can switch the cab. You can switch the position of the microphone, middle, center, different microphones. SM57, U87, E906. I think that's a Sennheiser C414. That's an AKG, the one I usually record my Marshall with. Yeah, so that's fairly easy peasy stuff. I think you can use an app to do this as well, but I really seriously dislike apps, so I won't use that. And you have noise gate, overdrive, compression if you want it. If you want to add compression, you press that and that engages the compression, and you press that again. Yeah, very simple stuff. And all sorts of delays, and yeah. And you exit, and then we're off to the next one. Now this is a kind of a dual rectum fryer. Mesa Boogie rectifier. So what I have going here is a rectifier and Ibanez tube screamer type thing as a clean boost like you often would. Yeah. Now I didn't bother changing the name on these, except for the first or two ones, I think. So it says Leo Gib lead. It's not. It's an AC30 with a boost. Yeah, so you get a kind of Pride May type thing going. Before I go on, I would like to say that this video is very much sponsored by the good people who support this channel in various ways. One of the ways you can do that is by clicking the link in the description. It is an affiliate link, and if you buy something that way, even just your strings, you will support the channel at no extra cost to you. A big thank you to everyone who supports the channel. Okay, so we're getting into more Marshall territory. JCM 800, crunchy type of thing. Voice crack. Maybe I can show you what the switching of or moving the microphone around, how that works. This has a 57, it seems. Small difference, change the mic. Flip the page here, you get low cuts, high cuts and level, and you can add level here. You have EQ, basic type of stuff. It's a bit dark, so maybe we'll add some and you have different cabs, of course. You can flip the cab. Yeah, stuff like that. Then we can go on to exit. A pushed clean, I think. I know this was slightly more ambient thing, but a bit of push going on. Utter rubbish. What is that bearded person doing? And then you have my kind of go-to lead thing. And I'm not too happy with this sound, to be honest, but yeah, tweak it, could get it massively better, I think. Yeah. So, those are some of the sounds from the NUX MG-300. Yeah, snarky puppy. Difficult stuff. Fingering on that is really weird. Alright, so what's the verdict? I think it falls very much into the same kind of category as the Zoom that I tried earlier on the channel. I can link that in the description, that review. It's not bad. It's kind of what I would expect for 150-ish euros. It doesn't fill me with... yeah, I don't know. It would need to be just a bit better for me to actually consider using it. Tweaking it might help, but At least here I'm not entirely sold on it. That being said, I might see myself doing demos on this at home. Could be something like that. Yeah, it has all sorts of stuff. So if you need a looper, if you need a drum machine, all that kind of thing, this might be something to look at. I don't care about that stuff at all. The connections aren't too brilliant. One input, one stereo output. But yeah, phones out, aux in, that kind of stuff. The quality is a bit plasticky and so on, so it doesn't fill me with a huge amount of confidence, and I probably wouldn't get this for myself. I have to try out more of these. If you want to watch me trying out more of these and maybe making a bigger comparison of all kinds of these kind of budget multi-effects things, please let me know. I think I'll try some more because I have kind of a gap at home for demoing stuff. I still have the what's it called? Yeah, the Ampero 2 Stomp, which I'm not crazy about either, but it is better than this. Also more expensive. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on it. It's not bad. It's very cheap. So if you're on the market for something of this kind, something to take a look at. If you want to watch a video on how to seriously improve your guitar learning speed, that is here. Other than that, I do hope you consider supporting the channel, but above all, I hope you had some use of this, and I hope you enjoy your day, and see you in another one. Take care. Goodbye.